Hello. Welcome to my show. It's not really a show. Welcome to my... whatever it is, welcome. Today I wanted to talk about something special to me. I wanted to teach you guys lighting. Well, not like advanced things. I wanted to explain one thing first. Basic lighting. I wanted to use one light to explain this. So, before any of that, I wanted to address something. You guys were curious with how I did my trick with the dye multiplying. I'm not gonna do it this time, but instead of me explaining it, I kind of figured maybe I could introduce someone that helped me with that trick. His name is Evan, and he has been a good friend of mine for several years, but mostly we're rivals, so. But aside from that, I figured, got a perfect idea. This here is my communication portal, and I would just have him talk to you personally. How about that, huh? So how do I turn this on? Let's figure this out. Oh, right here. All right. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Ah, it's hot. Okay, how about we discuss that later? I'll have my technician look at it. We'll talk to Evan. I promise, at some point. Let's move on for now. All right? Okay. I'm gonna be grabbing a friend, and I'll have them be the focal point, and I'll use one light to show you guys what you can do with one light. Let's do it. Let's go do it. Come on, cut art. Computer, cut. I'll just do it myself. So I don't know where my friend went, but I'm gonna use Rob to show you. So it's gonna be great. Just hold on 1 second, I'm gonna figure this out. Hey Rob, here, can you stand over here?
What other
just
expenses
do this.
then do we have
So
for the month then besides that one?
So the hard thing about lighting is when you don't understand the direction of light, it kind of doesn't make sense. So what you need to do, we're gonna dim the lights, and Rob here will be the model, and we'll have him. So this kind of lighting is called front three-quarter lighting, because what you see is the lighting is coming from a front three-quarter angle. That allows him to have some sort of modeled face. What you don't want is front light. That looks bad.
Right.
The next kind of lighting is side light. So if you see here, this type of lighting is different. So this type of lighting is more side lit because it allows for, it makes it more dramatic. Fully lit but from the side. Like noir things use that a lot. This is back three-quarter lighting. It allows you to have something very dramatic from behind. Makes it look dark, ominous, you don't know what's happening. Wait!
Dude,
we're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. It's gonna be great. This is backlight, which you can create a ring around the person. Backlight It allows you to add depth, allows you to have mystery.
Okay.
So I like it for that reason.
And over.
But where are you going? One more minute, just one more minute. One more minute. The purpose of this is to show how things can change.
We can do.
You can do a lot with lighting, and
I think this
you can move the person to make that lighting look different. You can move the camera. I'm not going to do that right now because
compass help.
Rob has to work, but still, this is my favorite kind of lighting. It's side light, it's beautiful.
Then
Can you stay for 30 minutes?
no, 30 minutes.
Just
Okay, excuse me 1 second. I've got to get going. I've got like lots of invoices.
Okay,
to send
fine.
and stuff like that.
all right.
Yeah, okay. Get somebody else's model for you.
I had somebody else. No, I don't know where they went. I'll just record this in the studio. Okay, so my boss was being a little annoying and self-centered, wanting work to be done. I know what I can do. I'm gonna use a different little guy instead of a friend. Let's do it. I'm back. I'm gonna use this little guy to explain a bit more. So I'll just explain again what I did using a flashlight. It's smaller, it works, it's fine. If you have light and you use it the right way, you get to do some pretty cool things. So as I was saying, this is side light. Purpose of side light. Side light allows you to create some pretty interesting effects. Remember, lighting is trying to create depth. You're not gonna get much depth from this angle. It flattens things. But when you move the light, it creates not just dimension, but also mood. Most films use lighting that starts here and goes back because you want to show more depth. Front and quarter lighting used a lot for comedy. It shows more of the face. It's more illuminated. It's not as shrouded in mystery. You want that for lighthearted things because you're not gonna. It's gonna feel weird to have things pretty much always dark. You know, it adds mystery. But action films, horror, suspense, like a lot of action films use this as well, where you get the lighting from behind. It's used a lot for nighttime because, if you know, nighttime is pretty dark. This bright light that shows the form of the character and maybe shows a bit more of the face, but still keeps everything dark, which is why all the lights are behind subjects. That's where you get a lot of that stuff. You can even add more contrast, more drama by doing this. You can push the light to be straight behind the subject. It makes it a lot harder to see if you had the flare behind to make the face harder to see. You add more mystery. It's silhouetted. You don't know what's happening. It can create interesting mood. So this is where you see backlight kind of works in pretty cool ways. You can get a lot of lens flare, but those front light is kind of boring and whatever.
What are you doing? We've got clients waiting out here for it. Don't you remember that meeting you're supposed to present them the proposal?
I just finishing the video. That's all.
We're working here. You can't just be sitting here doing your own vlogging stuff. We've got time. It's time. They've been waiting for like 15 or 20 minutes out there. I just came out and they were sitting there like, "Where's Jefferson?"
Yeah, I'll go. Just one more thing. I'll
Okay, well,
go.
they're waiting for you. You better
Okay.
hurry up and come now.
Okay.
Just shut everything off and get out of here.
All right. Yeah. The front light is rarely used, but it has a purpose that is used constantly. And that is for fill. Fill light is where you hit straight in the face of the subject to bring in more detail. So imagine you're lighting and this darkness, but you want to see a little bit of the face. You want to still see expression. You can use a fill light, which isn't as powerful, to get just subtle details back. That's what's used a lot in filmmaking. I haven't even gotten into how hard or how soft light is, which is defined by how the shadow spreads. A lot of things like that I will show you later. But I just wanted to make you think about lighting with different context instead of just it's illuminated, we can see everything. Not true. You need to understand what you're doing with light to create a certain tone, a certain mood. Do you want things to be more lighthearted? I have a light that is shining on me with the front 3/4. It's actually higher up, so you get more of my face. But it is adding depth. So the importance of this is you can do so much with light that just exists in the world. So this is to kind of like help illustrate. I hope this really clarifies those basic things. That's essential. I really think that's essential. So, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. But okay, light is off. The reason why I wanted to tackle this is I want to show simple things, reminding you, you have to focus on quality of story first, and then you have to push other things. So thanks for watching this video. And like what happened with me and my boss, we were just joking. It was just pretend. It was nothing like actually happening.
Dude, you're still here? I wasn't joking. You need to...